announcement about the discerning boundaries of philosophy across culture. That's the pre-congress we are going to conduct next year in August, not in August, July 29th and 31st, just before the World Congress of Philosophy in Rome. And we hope this meeting will be held at the Gregorian University. And the director and the dean of philosophy or the faculty already agreed to host the meeting. So I want to invite all of you to come to join us. And we have a brief description and contact information, and a description Professor drafted and Professor Sweet edited. So now it's perfect integration. So I put this small information in the desk, and you can pick up, and then we'll hope to see all in Rome next year. Right? And
Thank you very much for the invitation.
Yeah, Professor Zhangka was in Beijing, the previous pre-congress in 2018. It's on learning to be human, and our pre-congress relearning to be human. Okay, and now to the theme about religion and the peace. I saw the title, the peace of religion. Today. It's interesting, and then if you say the peace of a religion, it's different of religion of a peace. And I have a paper, a short paper, and as you say, the title, peace and harmony, as the goal of human. And then yesterday, Asna and I, as my GPS, we visited the museum, the gallery, and we saw this exhibition of Romanian classical paintings, and also the European paintings started in 15th or even earlier century. I took a lot of pictures. And it's very interesting, and it struck me. And yesterday, Emmanuel came to invite, the Karam and Asna to his new university. And he asked me to go. I said, well, I would sleep, my excuse. But instead, I said, well, I need to reflect about this meeting. So I don't want to talk about my paper, and I want to talk about religion and peace. I want to understand myself. What does that really mean? Otherwise, I don't understand what the people are talking about. From the ancient till contemporary theories. Yes, we know a lot of theories because of the school of theology. We study precisely who is God, what is religion. We study all the theories, and. But for me, I'm not in the field. I want to understand myself. So and I studied, I read, I listened, all these things. And I think interesting, what is religion? What does religion exactly mean? And I want to look at the term, etymology of the term, where the term comes from. I'm a student. So I want to learn, and the basic question we take for granted: what does religion mean? There's a term from in English, in Chinese. We didn't have a religion. The term since 19th century, translated from Japan. Before 19th century, there is no such a term, religion. And what do you mean by religion now? And in English, where the religion comes from? From Latin, right? Religio, and then the religion. What does religion mean? I started Google religio. They gave you a lot of explanations, but it's very interesting. I wrote all of this. Religio, verbal term. TRE and ERE. It's two different meanings. And now religion is a modern concept. And we whole philosophize religion. And we put religion in theory, theorize religion now. And then how about daily life? We talk all these great concepts about religion. And we bound back, rethink, Cicero's rethink, and consciousness, respect of something correct and right, and all of this. And then the theory and the experience. So that's why I said, what is experience now is all confused in my writing. You have this different definitions of religion and from modern time, and reduce the religion, the wholeness of religion, the meaning of religion to now what we abstract understanding of religion. And that's how about our religious experience? As Jasper's actual age, even before actual age, we had human beings had this experience of religion. And why do we have this kind of a spiritual experience? Do we need it? Why we need it? And when it started? What is the questions this religious life or spiritual life try to answer to us? I don't know. I mean, you are all experts. So I want to put the questions here, and we can reflect. We know all the theories. What these theories can help us answer these basic, fundamental questions. I have all these writings, and the experience. I will start myths, and start all these paintings, all mystical paintings. Is all about Christianity, you know, in way back in the 15th or 14th centuries. And it's all the symbols, all of this. And it's and from this mythical or totemic image, now we see the stories. We start telling stories, and then we abstract it, philosophizing of all of these stories, images. And where are we going from here? To AI? To technology? I don't know. I'm just asking questions. You are using computers. I have a cell phone only to taking pictures. I don't have any social internet. It's immediate. I think it's good, but I don't know. On the other hand, it's destructive. Modern opium. That's my take. And now my second question, what is peace? And I also studied, I needed about the etymology, peace, Latin, pax, you know. And we have an interesting, and the peace related to religion or spirit? Yes, we have a goddess from Greek mythology, from Roman mythology. That's the peace comes from. Right? Well, you are Western, I'm not. See, I'm Chinese, so we don't have these concepts, as you say. We have only harmony. So then, I don't want to say all of this. You can study from here, Google. I just raised the question, what is peace? And salam alaikum. What does that mean? So what does peace mean? We are talking about. We even greeting with salam alaikum. It's goodbye, peace resting for the dead. Peace is not just about Christianity, Islam, everyday life. We forget it. Oh, now we abstracted religion and the peace in such a way, narrow way. I don't know. Probably it's good and necessary to make our mind clear, distinct. And then what? okay, you look and you find all of this. I don't want to say too much, but experience peace. We have a peace studies, peace movement, non-violent movement, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, all of this. But we're still no peace. What's happening to us? I don't know. And then it's interesting, I have this story about from Kierkegaard, Fear and Trembling, about Abraham and his son killing. That's interesting story to me. I'm not a Christian, but I thought it was interesting story. God commands you to kill your beloved son. And then you okay, I have a faith, I want to kill it. I kill my son. Then, whether that faith is about universal value, ethics, I don't know. And then this, I think the question, my third question, is about the relationship between religion and peace. That's the relationship between love of God and love of neighbor. You want to kill your son? You want to love for the love of God? Or you want to love of God, not kill your son? So that's the ethics and the religion. And how do you balance these two? I don't know. That's my question. Oh, the peace and the religion. What is there a causal relationship between the two? Religion causes peace. Peace is the goal of religion. Well, I think we need to reflect on these issues. We have all the theories, but how these theories can be applied to reality. And why peace is so important? Why we need peace? How can we achieve it? We always live in tension, live in paradox, and that's the question. You need even among Christians have different opinions about just war theory. And then how do you keep peace within oneself? That's my papers talking about. I was trying to compare West and East. For the West, as Emmanuel mentioned about Augustine, and you rest in God and you have a peace. But for the Christian, for the Confucius point of view, you have to self-cultivate yourself, develop inner virtue, then you have a peace. So there's two dimensions to maintain peace. And that's the question, that's the tension between religion, love your neighbor, love your God. And it's always perennial, and we will never have a peace. That's my conviction. Wars, violence are not caused by religion. It's by ourselves, because of our nature. Wow, it's so old, old theory. But that's reality, that's a human condition. We can't avoid it. And we have to do it. It's a self-cultivation, even little thing. So that a brother cooks, and even a little thing. Confucius says self-watch is the virtue. You start for yourself, and you make yourself in peace. Just a little thing. I see the floor, I clean it, even without people watching me. If we don't have that quality to develop ourselves, why we talk big theories? I learned all of this, but can these theories help us now, even within ourselves? How can we self-watch ourselves in our daily life? I don't know. Like this is a very complicated issue. With the meetings talking that mother. I can't listen to Tchaikovsky. I love, but my son is fighting there. How can I love my enemy? It's a real issue. My country is in fight, but the neighbors, they are Christians. And this is the one, we had a meeting on genocide in Rwanda, 40 years next year. The two tribes, Tutsis and the Hutus, whatever, they are fighting. Who were they? How many people were killed? And for what reason? What is the cause for that genocide? And they gave different reasons. Colonizers and whatever. We carry history burdens with us. And we never have a peace. And I think precisely this tension within ourselves, within the whole environment, we're looking for peace, and because the process is looking for peace, it helps us in peace. That's my take on it. I don't have an answer. I just throw the questions out. Let's think together. And then I announce that I don't want to defend American or defend Plato, Aristotle. For what? For them? For the dead? It's for our living. So that's tradition. What's the difference between tradition and traditionalism? And that's why we learn the theories. For what? For kingdom of God and the kingdom of a city of man. That's what I said. And I mean, it's I know it's difficult question. That's the thing. We can say it, and complicated question because we are complicated and simple as well. But how to answer? I don't know. I don't have a solution. I just have a question, and I just would like to invite all of us to think together and to reflect the reality and to mobilize ourselves, inspire ourselves to have something new visions or new insight to facing the new challenges. Yes, we can't, just what to say, have something new. Why not? And the Second Vatican Council, something new, because the new situation facing at the time, we cannot. New actual age. Can we have another new actual age? Another great traditions? Can we? Are we able to? I don't know. I don't know. So I think it's an interesting time, and also interesting opportunities. And the next meeting in Tbilisi we are going to have on technology. It's not an issue. How to answer another challenge. We can philosophize. I have a big paper on Heidegger to understand technology from a metaphysical point of view. As he said, technology is not just technical. Like the war, it's not just about violence. Then, my theory, it can help us understand something, but can it solve the problem? I don't know. Yeah, that's why I think we need to gather the good ideas, a great mind together to think something interesting, and at least develop a little vision for the future. Of course, based on our past heritage. That's my presentation.
Thank you very much. Thank you.